Hi, my name is Dan Neefsey, and I'm the owner of DGN Custom Guitars in Fairfield, Connecticut. Here at DGN, I specialize in handmade custom guitars, as well as repair and restoration of new and vintage instruments. Here, I'm in the middle of a run of Paragon 59s. This is the master template for the Paragon 59. It includes the routings for the electronics cavities, the covers, and the overall outline of the guitar. So I'm going to put this on to this body blank. This is a piece of old-growth Honduran mahogany. It's rough sawn to the line, ready to be routed to its final shape. But these days, most of what I'm doing is the handmade custom guitars. It's something where I've really carved out a niche for myself, and because of that, people keep coming back and they keep buying what they really want. You know, I'm supplying a guitar that you can't buy off the shelf. It's something that's totally custom, totally handmade. You know, right down to the pickups. You know, I wind my own pickups in each guitar. People come to me, they have a basic idea of what they want, but part of my job is to help guide them and build a guitar that suits what they want. I do everything from a single cutaway style guitar to you know, completely one-off custom builds with fun things like, you know, a piezo pickup that gives you an acoustic sound out of an electric guitar. The Paragon 59 is still built with mahogany because that's part of the recipe of this guitar. This guitar wouldn't sound like this without this wood in it. And to take it a step further, this is actually old-growth Honduran mahogany. Now, what that means is this tree grew naturally over time, and it was never replanted. Like, that forest was never replanted. A lot of the newer guitars that are coming out that you see on the wall of big guitar stores is wood that's been replanted and reforested, I guess we could say. And what happens is the trees have no competition to grow, so the wood becomes much more dense, the growth rings are wider, and it doesn't really create good wood for guitars. And that's the problem with current Honduran mahogany. Whereas this stuff, I know it's old. There are a lot of different details that go into my guitars, tone wood selections, things like that, the way I build them. But the heart and soul of each guitar is really the set of pickups that goes into them. The pickups being what actually amplifies the sound of the strings. I've taken an old lathe and I've turned it into basically my pickup winder. It's all wire fed. I feed it by hand, and I just sit here. It's got an electric counter on it, and this is where I wind the heart and soul of my guitars. So after all the proper wood selection, glue choices, picking of the highly figured top, winding of the pickups, it all comes down to the final product, the Paragon 59 in this case. Can't do that. Let me do it again.